No.
Like where you're doing it?
No, you're A-okay, Maria.
Okay.
Okay.
That drum circle, like, while he's doing his speech.
Every year in the U.S., over 56 million farmed animals are killed by humans for food. Citizens should change their nutrition habits and adopt a plant-based diet to lower these staggering numbers. I'm a personal trainer at a local gym with more nutrition knowledge than the average person. Every day I train people that cannot seem to lose weight due to their poor dietary choices. The benefits from following a plant-based diet are eye-opening. I have known people that were borderline diabetic who switched to a plant-based diet that lost over 60 pounds. I plan on addressing the losses that hinder the population due to poor dietary habits, discuss the positives of a plant-based diet for animals and humans, and reveal the environmental issues that are promoted from a Western diet. The typical Western diet consumed by most Americans today consists of heavily processed foods, including hot dogs, pizza, and hamburgers, which are all tied to chronic health issues such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. The health risks that correlate this diet are individually devastating. But as a nation, they are the least of our worries compared to the environmental issues that follow. According to the World Cancer Research Foundation, red and processed meats are strong promoters of colorectal or bowel cancer. This is the second most common cancer in the U.S. The odds of attaining this cancer are reduced significantly if the meats are avoided. About 8 months ago, my own mother went to the doctor to have her annual checkup and have blood tests done. Her results showed that her blood sugar level was 260 over the healthy range and was in diabetic range. Her doctor insisted on diabetic medication, but she refused. She adopted a plant-based diet the day after. 8 months later, her blood sugar is in the healthy range and she has lost over 60 pounds and is feeling better than ever. She was able to change her life for the better by simply changing her diet. While people tend to rely on medications and medications for blood sugar for type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, she was able to reduce these factors by her nutrition choices alone. A typical Western diet is disastrous for our health, agriculture, and is morally incorrect. If we continue this trend, we will soon extinguish all of our limited resources. 15% of global emissions are due to overproduction of livestock for their flesh. Simply eating meat less instead of eliminating it completely would help the earth tremendously. While not eating meat might contain health benefits, it feels morally right to not take the life of an animal for food if unnecessary. The body is able to function strictly off of a plant-based diet alone while still obtaining the correct nutrients to sustain life. The most common complaint of a plant-based diet is that you are missing B12, vitamin D, and omega-3s, while these can all be supplemented through proper vitamins. These are small but fixable issues. A plant-based diet is the answer to all of these problems. A typical person who eats meat regularly produces a carbon dioxide equivalent of 3.3 tons per year, while a person who eats no animals or byproduct of animals produces a footprint of 1.5 tons. This carbon footprint represents the total emissions produced by humans overall. This change lessens the acres of land used by individual humans for food. It takes 3 acres of land per year to feed an omnivorous human, while taking only 1/6 of an acre to feed a fully plant-based eater that does not consume animal byproducts. The difference will surely help the environment issues that we face. While we cannot completely eliminate the land footprint of individuals completely, we can surely lessen them. The difference will surely help the environmental issues that we are tackling. While eating like this helps the environment, is easier said than done. And enjoying a plant-based diet is not something that happens overnight for most people. It takes time to adapt to this new lifestyle. People can start by simply cutting out one source of meat from their diet at their own pace. This will get the person accommodated to this new diet. Ultimately, this will slowly but surely begin lowering the carbon and land footprint made by the omnivore. The arable land that the earth provides is a finite resource. If we keep the same habit going that the majority follows regularly, we will soon extinguish these resources and ruin our planet. We are expected to have 9.7 billion people on the planet by 2050, and and if something does not change soon, we won't have enough food for the people, or we will ruin our environment sooner or later. It just depends on which happens first. So as a review, the typical Western diet consisting of red and processed meat is detrimental to our health. Eating these foods less will not only benefit your body but the environment as well. Our resources are limited, so we need to prevent excess loss as much as possible. There's no commitment to sign or to stop enabling animal agriculture. If this speech has taught you something valuable today, I invite you to try avoiding animal products and byproducts in your daily diet for a month and see for yourself the health benefits that follow. Thank you for listening, and I hope everybody tries to adopt this wonderful habit into their life.
Woo!
Last speech, guys.